Hello and welcome. In today's video, I want to show you all about our ESL Games. Now, under the Teacher tab here, you can see I've got the lesson library, the placement test, and a third section called Games. So I'm going to click on that. And these are the games that we have currently on Off to Class. On the left, you've got the quiz. This follows a kind of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style format. And on the right, you've got Game Show. This follows a Jeopardy style format. And these games are designed, like our lessons, for you to play live with your students. So in this context, you would be acting as the referee for each of the games, and your students would be asking the questions, and you'd be controlling the games from your side. So I'm going to click on the quiz game to show you what it's all about, and just to show you that you can access the game rules by pressing these question mark signs. And you've got a number of game sets that are here that you can choose from. And these game sets link back to our lesson content. So I'm going to launch an idioms game. And like with our lessons, the system asks me who I'm teaching today or who's playing today. So you can enroll your student so that we save their results and their history on their student management table. So I'm going to enroll my student, and we're in the game. So your student would flow through each 20 of these questions. They have 3 lifelines that they can use at any time, and the questions get considerably harder as you work through them. And you, as the teacher, you would be controlling the game. So when your student gives you an answer, you would select it for them and move on to the next question. So up here, we can see the title of the game. So this is idioms that use home vocabulary. And if you click on the title, that will actually open up the lesson. So for example, if you were using this as kind of an informal assessment to see if your student had grasped all the concepts in the lesson that you taught them, and let's say for the first question, they decide that the answer is make a home for yourself. Now, obviously that's incorrect. The idiom is make yourself at home. So your student got that wrong. So you could click on the title and go back to the lesson content from our library, and then you could run through the lesson or some of the points from the lesson again with your student, and then come back to the game. So it's quite a powerful form of informal assessment. Now I'm going to come back to the game sets and just quickly show you through the game show. So this time you pick a set, but you pick 4 different sets, and you also have the opportunity to generate a random game. And the nice thing here is that you actually also have the opportunity to have 2 players in the game. So if you're teaching a group, you could split the group into 2 teams and have them go against each other, or you could just play player 1. So let's say I'm just playing with my student Jose, and it's just me officiating for 1 student, and I'm going to press go. So similar to in the quiz game, how the titles had links, each of these titles also have links, and you can press these links to get taken to the lesson content in our library. If you feel that as an informal assessment that your student isn't grasping things the way you would have hoped, you can click these links and go back to the lesson content in our library. And similar to the quiz game, your student would pick which question they want to go for. So for example, vocabulary in the city for 600, and you'd officiate as the teacher and press the question, and your student could read the question, or you could read the question, and your student would provide you the answer, and then you'd check it against the answer and determine whether your student got that correct or incorrect. I'm going to say incorrect. So that's all I wanted to show you today. We'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.